Got it. And so you said growing up, though, you participated in the hookup culture.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Okay, so basically what I mean by that is where I was from, I feel like it was just a very common thing. I grew up in the Bay Area, and I feel like it was just a very common thing for no one to be in a relationship. And for hookup culture, if I'm being point blank serious, it's, hey, hits you up after 1 a.m, you want to sneak out, you want to hang out in our car, you want to come over to my house, not let anyone know what we're doing, never speak about it, we don't even acknowledge each other outside of this world. I feel like that's exactly what it was. And that's what hookup culture was. So.
Got it. Okay. Good times.
Yeah, fun.
Good times.
Now we're getting deep.
And now you have a boyfriend that you've been seeing for
8 months.
8 months now.
But yeah,
okay.
we met in junior year of high school, so we've been friends for a long time. And I wouldn't do it any other way, honestly, with anybody else, because now I have a new set of standards again. So.
A new set of standards.
Yeah, like having a real relationship with someone that's not intimate before. Like having a real friendship with someone is very important before starting a relationship, I feel like, because after that relationship ends, what are you guys? And where do you go from there? Or if it doesn't end, I'd rather that person be my best friend in the first place.
Got it. And so you guys were friends beforehand, though?
Yeah.
So y'all were friends, but who made the first overture?
I did a long time ago, but
and you got friend zoned then?
Yes.
He friend zoned you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In 2020, during quarantine, I literally point blank asked this man out, but his answer was so genuine. It was basically just like, hey, I'm living under my parents' roof right now. I can't provide you with the stability that I know you need. I'm not my own person yet. Let's see where life takes us in a year or so, and we'll take it up from there. And I got real mad, and I ghosted him for a while.
We love that, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you were upset that you got friend zoned.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, this friendship's over.
Yeah.
We're done.
It's like I'm never talking to this guy ever again.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
Then, things changed. We came down here, and I got really sick when I was down here for the first, month or so I was down here. Nobody knew I was here because I was just in my bed. I was so sick. He hits me up out of nowhere, and he goes, hey, are you in Santa Barbara? And I was like, yeah, but I'm really sick. None of my friends want to see me. You can't come over. He came over for a week straight and took care of me.
Aww.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, that's really sweet.
Yeah. Even after, I still had him blocked on Instagram. And
Oh.
he still came.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He realized, and he was like,
Damn.
why can't I find your Instagram? And I was like, oh, I might have blocked you a couple months ago. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely putting the work.
That's a great story.
So we're going back to the sex question. Is it easier for men or women to get sex? And I think almost everyone here said, it's easier for women, besides you.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the effort aspect of how much the one or the other wants it. I think men want it more. More
Okay.
desperate.
Got it. So my goal is to convince you.
Okay.
But I might not change your mind. So what is the longest you've ever made a guy wait for sex?
Probably 2 months.
2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but did he wanted it, but you wanted to wait?
He
you
never
both?
brought it up. I actually asked him would you the next time we go out, would you want to?
You propositioned him, and you were dating for 2 months.
We were seeing each other for 2 months. Nothing was official, set in stone. Nothing like that.
Was it started off as a friendship, or was it pretty clear from the beginning you guys were romantically?
We were going on dates, but I wouldn't say we were dating or we weren't in anything official at the time.
Of course, yeah, it was early on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so longest time is 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, has a guy, but it sounded like he just didn't make a move. So it wasn't so much you were making him wait. If he had made a move sooner, would you have?
probably, it was also just like the circumstances of like where we were gonna go, like was a little bit difficult to
The backseat of his Mazda? No
um,
good?
no, but I felt very respected that, I was able to ask first, because a lot of times I feel a little too pressured or like, to say yes, even like I was thinking about it, but sometimes men are way too forward with it.
Okay, men are too forward. Got it. And more often than not, if a guy's making a move, he's like, hey, I want to hook up. I mean, he's not saying that, but like that's sort of the gist of what he's going for, be it on the first, second, or third date. Are you more so the one who's like, let's maybe wait a bit, or where do you fall there?
I think looking at my past dating life, I would have said yes. I think now if I were ever to enter the dating pool again, it would be a lot different.
Okay.
I would probably wait at least like they say like 3 dates or some dumb
That's a
shit
good
like
number.
that. But
That's a good number.
It would definitely be more of like up to me, like actually sitting down and thinking about it than just being like, okay, yeah. I think I've passed that phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Big D. Can I call you Big D?
Of course.
Okay.
People call me that.
They call you Big D.
Sometimes.
Okay. Got it.
Sorry, what was the question again?
Oh, what is, and this might be a tough question.
Oh, I
What is the
remember.
longest a man
Longest time you.
what is the longest you've made a man wait for sex? And I suppose maybe we should exclude like the first time, I mean,
The first time ever.
maybe the first time was first, like.
Well, then I can't tell my story.
Well, how about we'll do both.
Okay.
So first time, like the very first time, how long did you make the guy wait? Or how long did y'all wait together, I should say? And just afterwards, what's the longest you've made a guy wait for sex?
Honestly, to be completely honest with you,
Totally honest.
that hasn't been all that successful yet. So like when I first started, like in the beginning, like when I was first like having sex, like I didn't really care, and I was like having one night stands and things like that. And then about like a year ago till like now, I've definitely been like holding back. Like I would rather be taken out on dates and like see if this guy is actually interested in me to like give him the pleasure of having sex with me, And so
He gets the pleasure of having sex with you. But what about you getting
Me?
the
Okay,
pleasure of
'cause
having sex with him?
I have not had sex with a guy and finished. So for me, there is not much winning for me,
Question.
Yeah.
Can you bring yourself to completion?
Yes.
Okay. Is it
So like I know I can.
so you can't? It's not that you're just
Yeah.
the guys are just they're fucking up.
Yeah.
They're messing up. If any of the guys are watching, y'all fucked up.
Can I flip them off?
What's that?
Can I flip them off?
Flick. Oh yeah, yeah. And okay, so
So since like a year or so now, I'd rather be like taken on dates and like get to know the person and see if they're like, as narcissistic as this sounds, deserving of it.
okay.
That's right.
If they can't make you come, they might as well get you dinner. Basically.
Exactly. Like I might as well get something out of it.
You might as well. You might as
Yeah.
well. Wait,
So-
so never with a guy, you've never climaxed.
No. Well, okay, like maybe climax, but not like the finishing. It's like you might get there, but it's not like.
Fulfilling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like it's not finished.
Got
As
it.
the word goes.
Yes.
Okay. But I mean, I suppose you could still have good sex even if you don't come,
Yeah,
right?
like it could
But-
still feel good,
But you just aren't. But you
like
do
I
still.
know how I do it, so it's like I'm not getting the
You know what do you mean? You know how you
like
do it?
like
What
I
does that
said,
mean?
I like finish.
Oh, okay,
You know?
good. Yeah,
so like
yeah.
I know like it just I feel that I don't feel as good.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Got it. Huh.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
And it's like, that's like kind of like a hit or miss, you know? Like, you don't know if you're going to meet a guy and he's going to like make you come, you know?
Have you tried showing them? Like, or do you want that to just, you want the guy to just get it? You don't want to have to like
No, that's
teach
not
them.
it. Because like, they don't have to like, obviously, they won't know like your body the way you do.
Right.
But it's like, first, like the step of like meeting them and like being taken on dates and getting to know them and see if this is someone you do want to have a sexual relationship with. And like a lot of times how she said guys put that pressure on you, sometimes, some men. And most of the times, like the first or second date, like they'll make a move, you know? And I'll probably be like, no, like I would rather take things slowly and things like that. And I feel like just the response from that has never been like all that great. So for me, I'm like still on that journey to find the guy that is willing to wait.
Okay, interesting. So, but the guy's never made you come. Is it cool if we go into that a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
So
I also
even like go ahead.
If you want to go into like the body count and stuff, and like
We could talk about that.
I don't like my body count isn't high, so
Well,
like it's like the amount of people I've had sex with isn't a lot, but it's like also like none of them have, you know?
Okay, so it's your body count is low, but didn't earlier you were saying how you were hooking up with a bunch of dudes, or
I was saying that I didn't care to make them wait in the beginning.
in the beginning? Can I ask what's your body count?
I would not like
That's
to
fine.
share.
That's totally fine. Wait, so has like the guy they go
Well-
down on you and you just that doesn't work, fingers doesn't work.
Like that's
Intercourse
what I'm
doesn't
saying. Like
work.
it feels good, but like doesn't mean you finish, you know?
Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
and I think it's become more of a thing. Like when I first started hooking up, I just wanted to experiment, and then I realized like I'm not that hooking up type of person, and like it's the hookup culture that kind of made me think like that's the way to get into a romantic relationship nowadays, and I don't think I really vibe with that for myself. I don't care
Yeah.
for anyone else. If you like it, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly the case that, I mean, if the experiences you have had, it wasn't anything super serious, that I think that can play a factor too. I mean, if
Yeah.
sometimes it takes a girl a bit longer to get comfortable with a guy, and then it can make it a bit easier to climax. So